Just missing the cigarette to go with it.
Yeah. Last week, no Molotov.
Yeah,
so you got to
electrical nicotine in the future.
You got to roll up a new character, Ian. We'll let you down.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Ah, nuts. If only I had.
So many more characters.
Let me just check the folder. Oh, look. We're up to 1,300.
Molokov's
It's like, as Molotov falls down, there's like someone's already standing behind it. It's like, introduce your character.
There's like 3 people standing.
As the knife's pulled out of your back, the new character's just standing.
Well, we left the observatory. Left the Cyber Spire heading towards Skyreach. And we did a very successful natural 20 survival roll, meaning that the navigation was pretty straightforward, although there still was an encounter in the streets. The party saw a Hollyphant, kind of almost a floating, flying, elephant-looking creature that was seemed to be trapped and in pain. And Tari was quite keen to hunt it and use its fur to replenish some of the potions that had shattered on his belt. And he mentioned that, I don't know about you, but I'm not planning on sleeping here. That's when people would, I think Ghost, you saw that the potions or the vials resembled that of the potion of Watchful Rest, that you could take a rest without actually falling asleep. There was a bit of hesitation, obviously, around killing this animal, and Puck and I think Puck by himself just approached, realizing that the Hollyphant was actually trapped on something. Something looked like it was grabbing its ankle, before revealing a little red cap that was there, and an ambush ensued of these murderous little gnomes, fey creatures, that had somehow come to fruition in the mists, and combat ensued. Jalug took down 3 in one turn with a massive multi-attack, which was phenomenal to see. Everyone else kind of realizing that they were up on the roofs and tried to hold on to their weapons whilst attacks came from all angles, but obviously triumphed. And then talking to this Hollyphant, there was another one that was dead behind a statue. And the Hollyphant communicated with Puck through speak with animals, saying that normally when Hollyphants die, their spirit goes back to the celestial plane. They're a celestial creature, but he knew that his friend hadn't made it and was worried, just kind of reiterating that fact that people's souls when they're dying are not going where they're supposed to, which is something you guys have researched before. The Yellow Emperor seems to be recruiting from dead souls. Nevertheless, you did some funeral rites. Puck suggested burning the body, even with Hera saying that you've tried to burn things in the mists before and they continuously just burn, they don't actually decompose. But it was the thought behind it, which the Hollyphant appreciated and gave Puck protection from good and evil for 24 hours before flying off into the mists. So an encounter that kind of reminds what could be at stake here, and also what weirdness the mists do provide. As you round the corner, you do come into the almost kind of semi-large courtyard with a towering 5-6-story building in front of you, Skyreach, in neon kind of flickering lights out the front. You can definitely tell that there's activity within the building, and you see that as it goes up, it kind of, almost like the Avengers Tower, kind of slants inwards, and you can see that there is places for skyships to approach further up the top. What I want to know is, A, how are you approaching the building, and B, is there any discussion before heading in to find out what's within?
Was there like what was the amount of time it took us to travel from the incident to where we are?
If you're looking for a short rest, you probably can't have one.
Yeah, understood.
But it's with that natural 20 on the survival roll, you've kind of almost taken a direct route here.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not so much sure it's so much of a conversation. Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh, it's all right. I was going to talk into your head anyway.
I was going to say, I'm not sure that it's so much a conversation that we're having now, but just a reminder now that we're all, just because it's a new session and stuff, our plan was to get here and try and potentially rig this place in some way so that when Callie arrives, it might hurt, damage, or kill her. Mm-hmm. I don't know if just look at your character sheet, see if you've got anything that might help with that. But that was kind of the plan, was potentially to booby trap it. And yeah, but we don't know what we're about to walk into. We don't know if there's going to be anyone there, but that's kind of the plan. I imagine once we start getting close, it'll start being a bit more of like sneaking a little bit and just being a bit more mindful of sightlines and stuff.
I'd definitely say, Puck, you can tell from the outside there's activity happening in the building. There are some flickering lights on some of the floors. There's some shadows that pass some of the windows. I'm not going to say that there's tons of windows that you can go up and kind of just peer through and reveal every single map that I've prepared, but you know what I mean. There's activity in this, and Tari definitely said that there was. I don't think they used the word preparation, but like you can tell that all three of these sites that you're going to investigate are in some way being prepared for Callie.
Yes, interesting. As we're walking towards this place, just very shortly after the attack, my voice will pop into your head, Puck. With a similar line of thought of, hey, if we're trying to rig this place, then I don't really have anything available, but I'm sure me and Molokov could come up with something, potentially with the Dragon Shard and the Fireball spell.
And we might see what's inside. I don't know if I'm just responding out loud. I don't know if I can reply or not.
You have to just respond out loud.
Yeah. I'll say, my response is just going to be like, we'll see what's inside as well. There might be supplies that we could utilize as well.
There's one more thing. I swept the Dragon Shards from the Silver Spire. I've checked them out. They don't seem malicious, but each one of them has a downfall, but they both contain a bit of power.
Question: is this in Puck's head?
Yeah, this is in Puck's head.
Copy that. Tari will continue walking forward.
Yep. I could spend a minute and focus on them. I think we're going to get there first, but
we can pause for a minute if you think it'll be helpful.
Oh yeah. He says no, it's cool. I'll just I'll start focusing.
Sure.
Things are planned. So I guess I'll start attuning to the Dragon Shards while we walk, whether that's gonna happen or not. Happens or not.
Attuning?
Yeah, I'll put my hands in my pockets.
Okay. Can you roll me a...
Ooh.
Okay. Hold on. Can you roll me a d20, please?
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, fuck.
17.
17. Yeah, I think there's enough time when this conversation happens as you kind of walk around the corner, as you're approaching the building. It takes about an hour to attune to something. And as you kind of have your hands in your pockets and you feel the warmth of the solar one and the coldness of the lunar Dragon Shard, you feel that you do attune to both at the same time. It is almost an item together. Let me see if I've got it here. No, I don't. And as you kind of have this conversation with Park and you kind of look around the party, you feel that what you're good at can really come in handy here. And you feel that the shards almost complement each other in the fact that you now feel complete with them, like almost you're the third point in a triangle. And even your mind starts to become at ease. You feel a little bit more charismatic. You feel a little bit stronger. You feel a little bit wiser. You kind of figure out a problem that you've been working on in your head. You know, your intelligence kind of, and you feel everything kind of ebbing and flowing like the sun and the moon, setting and rising, setting and rising, and setting and rising, almost like that time lapse of, you know, when the sun flies through the sky. And then it kind of goes silent again, as you move through the streets. There's no noise around here. And you feel that without these two orbs, you would now be incomplete. So one part of the curse is you will be unwilling to part with these by any means.
I'm getting Gazler flashbacks.
Kind of.
Hmm.
And by any means, I mean by any means. Sometimes a cursed item is like, you know, you don't want to have someone take it off you, but if they rip it off your head, it's kind of like, oh, I'm now suddenly awake. No, you will do anything to hold on to these two orbs. I would also like you to choose a stat to +4 to.
Is that one that'll let him go over 20 as well?
You can go over 20. So tell me, Ghost, as you kind of had these flashes of genius, what stat do you think you'll choose?
Oh, man.
Because this is going to matter when you go into these encounters.
Yep. I think it maybe just that. The genius. I think because I'm not strictly aware of the fact that I'll never let these go, right? I don't see that as a problem.
No, you don't see it as a problem.
It's like, no, I'm never letting these go. Yeah, I understand. So rather than my wisdom, it's going to be my intelligence.
Okay. So you can +4 to your intelligence as you just, even connecting with these things, you think what possibilities could be out there for you to uncover and discover. And whether it's a croak in the throat, or you feel the weight of your backpack get a little bit heavier, I would also like you to choose a stat to -4 to.
Ooh.
As you attune to the solar and lunar dragon shards.
I'm looking at my stats and I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. Like, I'm going +4 strength, sweet. And I'm like, -4. Oh, crap. What could I take 4 off?
Like +4 is great, but -4
Amazing.
can be ruinous. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
It's only a
Do
+2.
I want a charisma? Do I want a charisma of 4, guys?
Yeah,
You don't have to be the one who's talking to people.
Like, I've
You just get to
already.
There is that
Major
one
BO.
skill. There is that one stat that only has one skill that is not generally very important.
Unless you're a fighter.
Yeah, unless you're a fighter, which he's not.
Or unless Resource says, yes, we are absolutely playing full encumbrance rules right now, and your
Yeah,
clothes, the fact that you are wearing clothes makes you encumbered.
Good thing. It's a good thing I'm not
His
carrying
ankles
a pack
just
at the
snap.
moment. Jesus.
And he's
If I had-
intelligent enough to know why.
Plus 4 on puck would mean that I have certain things that I'm like plus 13 in certain skills. If I put it into the right thing, plus 10s and plus 13s.
I have plus 10s now.
Currently, as in like after the plus 4 or
after the plus 4, yeah.
Oh,
An intelligence of 24 with a plus 7 modifier.
Nice.
I think Ghost is aware enough of the fact that he's not a frontliner and he kind of knows what he's facing. So with that in mind, he's going to keep his +1 in wisdom, but he's going to go to a -2 in strength.
Okay.
So,
And you feel that weight kick in.
Dear Lord.
As you approach closer to this building. I did not think someone was going to tune to those straight away, but go on.
You said that there's activity. Is it like there's flickering lights and we can see like a shadow pass across a light in a window or something, or
Yep.
There's music blaring and I don't know, whatever.
No, not even that. Like it's not a subtle operation, but you would probably you would have seen this before, Jalug, as well. Like they are probably prepping this station for the arrival of an airship.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I guess we start at the bottom and work our way up, but I think anything we find in here is likely to be an enemy.
Hari draws his silvered blade and goes, well, I haven't seen much combat, but I'll be of help where I can.
I have a silvered rapier. I'm not currently using it, but does anyone want to borrow it? Would that be beneficial considering it's silvered?
I've got a silver dagger, so probably okay with just that for now.
Ah, cool.
Got one here. What's your dex like here? Could you?
Hey, look, you could also choose to use with strength if you wanted.
Not ghost.
My
still
dex
got
is +1 and my strength is +0.
All good. I guess when we get
prefer
close. Oh, sorry.
throwing magic at people. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll stick to throwing magic at people.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You get close to the door, Puck, and give me a stealth check just kind of as you approach it.
Stealth, that's a 25.
Nice. You and the party kind of approach the door, and maybe you're standing now 10 feet away from it. Double doors that open up. You see the House Lyranda symbol on top, even though it's kind of a little bit crumbled, a little bit kind of decaying away. But the doors look like they open inwards, and double doors. Don't appear to be sturdy or like, barricading or anything. But they're two heavy doors.
Are there any windows for the ground floor or the first floor?
Yeah, there are. Couple spread around. They kind of look like one of the, some of those, like flat on the bottom and then an arch up to the top. And they look like some of them have been, quite dusty and dirty kind of thing. They've kind of fogged up a little bit, but you could spend some time trying to look through one of them.
I think I would try and do that, and potentially also look at climbing in through one and then coming and opening the door for everyone, potentially, depending on if they're locked or not.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That is a 17.
17. So it looks like the windows, they have like, little tilts on them. So you could possibly squeeze through one. The rest of the party probably not. But on the inside, you kind of give a little bit of a scrub to a bit that looks definitely dusty. You see the first floor is almost like a admin / customer service area for the Sky Tower. It's not large by any means, but there are desks around, there are wooden crates, there's filing cabinets, there's papers and so on and so forth. You're not sure how old any of them are, but there are bodies also moving around. And they kind of hunch over, and all you can kind of make out is silhouettes, but they're hunched figures that stand maybe 5 foot tall, and they almost seem to have what seem like tusks coming out from elongated faces. They're moving around, shuffling things, moving cabinets, and so on and so forth. You can count about 4 of them.
Does that, and sorry, well, 2 questions. One, does that remind me at all of the gnolls that we fought back near Vathrond?
Not gnolls specifically, but it does look a little bit beastly.
Okay.
But they are on 2 legs, kind of hunching around.
Yep. And second, you said the first floor. Are we doing this? I said ground floor and first floor. Are you talking? Yep. Okay, cool. I was like, are we doing this American where the first floor is not the first, is the ground? Yeah, okay, cool. On the ground floor. I'll probably quickly duck back and let everyone know that that's the case. And then I guess my suggestion to the group will be, I can go in and try and come around the front and open the door for you. I've got the horn of alarm, and if that's going badly, we have a big, strong bugbear who can potentially try and just kick in the front door and come and help me. Not bugbear, hobgoblin, sorry.
Jalug, like, you know, what do you call
player
it?
error. That's a player error, not a character error. So that's my suggestion. I can give a if trouble starts, I can give a warning and get you guys are just smashing through that door or something, and I can survive a couple of rounds on my own anyway. That's my suggestion, to give us a bit more of a stealthy time getting in.
How tall is the building overall?
Like 5-6 feet stories.
5-6 stories. So you're looking at what, 50, 60 feet?
Yeah, if not more.
Would it be better to get to I guess talking to you, Puck, would it be better just to get to the top?
They certainly wouldn't be expecting it. I can climb, but I'm not sure how everyone else is going to get there.
I have a trick up my sleeve. I can get at least nigh on 60 feet. You still have to climb, but at least
fine.
be a rope.
I'm down. Everyone else? Could be fun. They won't be
Are we
expecting
all
it.
going up?
Yeah.
I have no issue with climbing.
Cool. All right. Let's put this to good use.
Is there like a fire safety ladder?
There's not.
This is a set.
No, you looking around the building, Kerry, you do say that you can do climbing. This is not a building designed to be climbed. We're talking a little bit more mini skyscraper than, Italian Assassin's Creed building. It is a lot of kind of sheer wall. Like, it's meant to look like it's a spire to the skies. You can imagine when airships were coming in and out, like they're not wanting thieves and kind of hoodlums and stuff like that just climbing up their sky tower.
All right, so you can help me pick out a spot between windows so we're not seen, close enough to a platform we can get off at the top, Puck.
I will help him do that.
Yeah, so kind of circle the edge of the building until I can find a good straight line that's not going to go directly past any windows or something like that, where it looks like sort of 50 feet is close enough to somewhere else to climb on. Like a platform or a dock.
Yeah, so just this is the only building in the middle of this courtyard. Like it's kind of separate from everything else. Obviously, if airships come in and they fall or something, they're not going to put residential things right underneath it. So you've only got this building to go on. There's no other ones to kind of bounce off.
Yep,
If that makes sense.
Yep, it's okay. Like I said, I have a trick up my sleeve.
Gotcha. And you're looking to go right to the top?
Yeah, if Michael, the player, is trying to picture the building in his mind. Is there like it's a spire type building with a kind of upper dock level?
Let's also remember, how far is your light emitting in this mist?
What light?
I don't have light on me personally.
Right, so you can see as far as your light does up this tower.
I saw the tower from the other buildings. I'm not saying I have a perfect gauge, but I'm like I can guess how tall it is roughly.
Yeah. And you can see the shadow of it going into the mists, but to look for specific details at the top of the building, you're going to have to. That's going to be guesswork.
Do you want me to just pop up with the grapnel and see if I can find you a spot?
Yeah, sure.
There is also, and I pull out a very familiar item to you. I think it's nearly working. You can give it the go. The gem of true seeing.
Oh shit!
So what it is it's a roll now to see if it does what we want it to do, and some interesting things might happen, but like nothing crazy. Like it's not like we're going to set up an alarm or something if we use it. But that is, I believe, 120 feet without us having to shine a light on the place. You know what I mean?
You don't have to attune to it, do you?
I don't think. Is it?
I don't think so.
The core item is attuned.
Yeah, but this is
okay.
Considering you have to roll for it, I would imagine if you were attuned, it would just work, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It broken kind of got better in a way.
Yeah, they're not going to give you it would be unfair to be like, here's an item that takes up one of your attunement slots, and also it only works if you roll well.
I don't know. I just filled 2 of my attunement slots and lost 4 on a stat, so.
But you gained 4 as well.
That's true.
Sorry,
it's so smart.
It does require attunement.
Okay.
Because
that's fine.
Ian has said as well, is that it's not detrimental. It's just kind of like, what do you see through this lens?
Yeah. And in that case, I believe all my slots are currently taken up, so I will not have attuned to it. I don't think.
All good.
Okay, you know what? It's all right. I'm actually going to, with my now incredibly heightened intelligence, take a beat on the structures that I can see at the base of this building and make a best guess of where and how you'd build a skyport based upon my previous encounters with other skyports.
Yep.
As to where a platform would be, sort of 50 feet up.
Yep. Cool. So and just checking, your goal is to get to the top platform where the skyships would dock.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'll pull out a rope and lay it on the ground, precisely in the spot, 1.5 feet away from the edge of the building that I think would be most ideal.
Yep.
And then click a little button on my wrist and a small static charge builds in my hand. I'll grab one end of the rope and the other end coils, jiggles, and then shoots straight up 55 feet. And I will cast rope trick.
Ooh.
The rope.
Oh, fun.
Shoots up.
Fun use of rope trick.
Yeah.
All right, Puck, you want to go first? I'll be on your tail. I can send a message down to say if it's safe up ahead.
Sure. I'll start climbing.
Okay, you start climbing the outside of the building. You've got the boots as well, don't you? Is that boots of climbing? No,
boots are striding and springing, so I can jump up really high.
Yeah. So you just start climbing the outside of the building. Can you give me a dexterity check, please?
Dexterity, that makes it a 15.
15. This is a little bit harder than you anticipated, but you take your time to find the right slots and the right kind of cracks in the building to get up, but you're not moving at any speed per se.
Oh, sorry. Am I climbing the building? I thought I was climbing the rope.
Oh, the rope.
Am I?
That's fine.
Isn't that what you said?
That was the idea.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
you can
No, that's
climb the rope,
fine.
no problem. You can climb the rope, no problem.
I was like, why am I rolling for this? I can climb a rope.
Yeah. So you're just going by yourself?
Ghost said he's right behind me.
Right,
I'll follow up
gotcha.
behind him. Yeah.
Is anyone else climbing this rope?
I'll just say to, I guess, Molokov, I'll send you a message if it's all clear. Then you can come on up.
Roger's that.
So Molokov's standing at the bottom of the rope with Jalug and Hera, is that correct? You see Puck and Ghost,
I'll go last.
copy that, disappear into the mist as this rope just goes up into nowhere. One hand after the other, Puck, you continue to climb. You feel the rope beneath you that Ghost is not 5 feet behind you kind of thing.
Also shaking ever so slightly.
Sure. Yes, as you try and haul yourself up, Ghost, you are sweating already. You get close to the top of the rope trick. What is at the top of the spell? Is it a portal to somewhere or something?
Yeah, so
dimension?
it's an invisible 3x5 foot portal to an extra dimensional space, which
Gotcha.
lasts until the spell ends.
So as you approach the top, Puck, you see this weird shimmer in the mist, and kind of get that the rope ends there. You both turn your attention back to the looming shadow that's next to you. Yes, it's only 1.5 feet away, but you can tell that it is a decent structural building. About halfway up, you feel the winds change, and you hear that the building is almost sucking in air and pushing out air, almost as a way that maybe one of the floors control the airspace around the building to make sure that airships have a safe approach and descent, as whatever the opposite of approach is. And you can tell that the building is cranking and clogging, and there's machinery in there that's causing this to happen. And the rope does move in the wind a little bit. And you keep climbing. You get towards the top of the building. You can see that it kind of peaks off. And there's an opening. 2 openings, actually. You can tell that this is where ships would enter the building. Being a smaller town, but still significant, it doesn't necessarily mean that the ships dock around this skyport. They kind of enter, unload their cargo, and then exit out the other side. Maybe that's what the wind control turbines do as well. But this top floor, you're still outside the building, is a lot quieter, except for the mechanical. Something's moving in there. And you can still hear that howling of wind coming in and out, which is strange because in the mists, everything is silent. This building is not.
All right, shall we hop off?
Yeah.
Swing out, or lean out, or whatever, and get onto the ledge.
Okay. Okay, let me just do this here. Puck and Ghost.
Not expecting us to go in through the top floor.
You both do a little bit of a jump from the rope. Now, yes, it's only 1 foot away from the building, but it's still the rope doesn't swing. The rope goes straight up and down. So you've got to almost use your body momentum to push yourselves off. Can I both get a stealth check from either of you?
Can I guide myself before hopping off the rope?
You can do whatever you would like to do.
24.
Perception. Okay.
Alarmingly good for Ghost. 22.
Boo, boo. You land right on the edge of this almost launching dock, and you see in front of you the bow of an old airship ready to come out towards you. You look around the space, and the ceilings are another 30, 40 feet high on this top level. And you see the machinery moving around, cranes activating. This space is definitely getting prepared for the arrival of an airship. And floating around, you see this elven looking lady with wings attached that almost represent those of like a rock or one of those large birds. And you can see that she has stitched them into herself. And her hair flows black, and her skin is pale, and it's almost like she is trying to replicate the effect of a shifter. As she levitates around and moves some machinery, but she doesn't move it with her hands, she moves it with wind magic around her. And she doesn't notice the two that have approached. As you see this in the Discord, and this on the maps.
Oh no.
She carries in one of her hands a long spear, and the top is a carved piece of what looks like a black dragon shard, and it emanates with a dark glow of yellow energy.
I think we need to make sure she doesn't see us while we're standing next to the edge, or she might blow us off the side of the building. Let's move over here, and I'll try and gesture us to move over to like the side of the, like kind of be tucked away, kind of a little bit.
Sure. As you start moving forward, you realize that with all the moving pieces here, even the launching dock looks like it uses adjusting. They're all like little panels, and they will adjust to receive a ship when it comes in. And so this map here, you are only going to be allowed to move horizontal and vertically using your movement, if that is clear. So you can only go 5, 10, 15, 20, no diagonal movement. As you kind of move and you start kind of not losing your footing, because you both got great stealth rolls, but yeah, you do. You move forward into this little alcove here. Puck, that's when you notice up these stairs behind you is elevator doors. Definitely something to get you to other levels of this building. That's up here. They are closed currently.
And you said that the enemy, for lack of a better term, is floating. He's like flying around.
Yeah, she's 10, 20 feet up in the air. The wings are kind of beating, but you can tell that the air magic around her is actually what's keeping her levitating.
Mm-hmm. I guess we need to get everyone else up here, but quietly, and try and get the jump on this thing.
I'll look down in the direction of the bottom of the rope, and in Molokov's head.
So you're now probably 60, 70 feet away from him?
Oh.
What do you need to be?
60.
I'll allow a 60. It's going to be a very faint signal, but you've moved inside the building now. You understand.
Get it some static on it.
Definitely some static. What do you say inside Molokov's head?
Hey, get up here, but be quiet. There's a dockmaster. She hasn't seen us. There is an invisible space at the top of the rope if you just want to slip in.
Well, good thing the three of us are good at keeping quiet.
Invisible space.
While that's happening and that communication is happening, I'm probably going to try and sneak further around to be keep keep an eye on this thing. Mask's going to slip down, and I'm looking for maybe somewhere around over in that kind of area that it has a good place for me to hide.
Sure. So, again, mechanically, you're only going to be able to move up and down, left and right. That's going to simulate all these kind of divots and climbing up things. So there's not going to be any like, oh, this looks like another level. I've got to spend 10 feet climbing up it. The whole map is kind of taking that into account. By the time you move down here, and again, correct me if I'm putting you in the wrong place, you see that around there are these giant cranes that are used to haul off luggage, and she's floating around them. There's ropes that go up and down. There's, it's definitely a place for loading and unloading cargo. There's machinery on the ground that is constantly clugging around. It's an active live map or space. But yeah, you can definitely find a slot to kind of get behind.
Can I go up behind the crane?
Yeah, absolutely. Doing this movement, I'm going to require another stealth check, and she is going to use her passive perception.
That is a 22.
22. She doesn't seem to notice you moving around. She floats in between another thing, and you can tell that she's moving some of the crane and equipment around using this wind force. She definitely has magic about her. She definitely has a spellcasty vibe as you get closer.
And then, sorry, last thing I'll do before everyone else can climb up. I want to see, is it possible, are there controls for this crane?
There absolutely are.
All right, cool. That's all.
I'll stay behind the boat, but I'll just come a little bit further forward so I can kind of keep half a beat on Puck.
With another move, can we have another stealth check, please?
You
can guide yourself again if you want.
I suppose I can. 15, 16, 17. Not as good. 18.
Is enough. She's been getting some low rolls, I'll tell you that, as she kind of looks over in the direction of the boat and then moves a crate just from like over your head, and you're just like, fuck. Like, what are the three of you on the ground doing? Are you conveying this message, Molotov?
Yeah, so I get this message, probably try to whisper something back, but it doesn't, sort of just crackles off into nothing as he moves away anyway. I'll say to the others, I think it's safe to climb. I think he wants us to be quiet, though. Something about the dockmaster.
All right. Well, good thing I've got these. And I open up the little satchel of my potions. And I pull out one that looks like a those cool layered shots like that were all the rage in like the 2000s and stuff, and it's being bumped around, but doesn't, you shake it and then like a minute later it just goes back to these different layers. And so I got told that this will make you more stealthy. But I mean, I don't know, Maul, you or me are both. Yeah, do you want it or shall I have it? This is the potion of polychromy.
Oh.
Practically speaking, it gives you advantage on stealth checks, because if you choose, you can basically, and it lasts for an hour, you can use a bonus action to change the color of your appearance. But if you choose to mimic the colors of your surrounding, it will constantly shift. So it gives you advantage.
Right.
I already have disadvantage. So that would just make me a straight roll, but it doesn't really matter. Like he genuinely is offering it to you if you want it.
Yeah. So. I think if we're being stealthy, I have something built into my suit that might help with this, but again, it will only sort of even the odds. But yes,
So I guess
how long does that last? Yeah, an hour.
if you have something that, yeah, like I'm in heavy armor, so I have disadvantage. If you have something that makes you that can cancel out your disadvantage, and then you have this, you would then have advantage. Would be my understanding
I
how it
don't.
works.
I don't think that's how advantage works. It doesn't matter how many you've got in either
Okay,
direction.
cool.
As
Sure.
soon as you've got one of each, it cancels
Yeah.
out to
All right.
Yeah.
In
to
that
no
case, yeah.
roll.
Well, if you've got something, then I would. I guess I would just
Yeah.
drink it. Yeah.
As we've all seen before, Molokov sort of activates a rune, and the armor just starts almost fading into the mist. And I will cast
That's cool.
invisibility on myself.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's a big difference. Jalug will uncork it, drink it. Very sweet, very syrupy. And you just see his black cloak just sort of takes a bit of a grey hue as a bit of mist goes past it, and as he sort of, I guess, moves out of the way as Hera starts climbing, it sort of gets the black look that you see. It's almost like a chameleon kind of cloak now. So
Nice.
yeah, because we have
Just
potions.
before I start
What's the
climbing,
point of holding
Hera
them on until the very
starts
end?
pouch.
Go on, Dale.
Was that here?
I was just gonna say, as you guys are sort of discussing in the plan and whatnot, Harry's going through a pouch and then sort of looks up and you've both just fucking disappeared. What the fuck?
Jalug thinks he's
Find the rope.
disappeared, but all it's done is just make him normal, as opposed to like super clunky.
Yeah. It's still like it's like refracting the light and stuff like that. But so what's the climbing order of you three?
I think if I can get ahead of her, I would try and go first before Hera.
Okay. So Molotov,
But
Hera,
depending on
Jalug.
how. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
Hera
was-
sort of looks up and sees the rope already like shaking.
Yeah, I was going to go at the end. I don't know if Tari's coming up or not, but yeah, I was just going to go sort of hold the bottom if something had happened, and then come up
Yeah.
at the end.
All right. It's going to take you a little bit to climb this rope. No check required, but you go up. You feel that wind change about halfway up, and then continue on. Ghost and Puck, are you doing anything while they approach in this space?
I'm looking over at Ghost and being like, you're muted.
You hear in your head, I mean, yeah, not a bad idea. Pointed tip of a blade might be better, but be my guest. Can't see the others yet.
So DM, that's my plan, is if she notices them, she's going to be looking at them and she's going to get absolutely smashed as hard as I can make this thing move in the back
Sure.
or whatever with this crane.
All right. You look down at the controls and try and figure out what makes what move up and down and stuff like that. Can you give me an intelligence check, please?
Thank goodness. Okay. I was like, I have an inspiration. I'm not afraid to use it, but that's okay roll. I'm going to use just that roll as it is, and that gives me an 18.
An 18. You look and see some of the words, and you realize that there's like another chart off to the side written in common. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. So it's going to take you a little while to like, be like, okay, so that does that. If I move that fast, again, you're not sure how fast it's going to go, but you can definitely swing it if needed.
This, I mean, like, honestly, it's that thing of like, even if it doesn't go that fast,
for sure.
This thing is like in the very literal sense, massive. Like it's very, very heavy. It's like a car hitting you at 1k an hour isn't going to hurt, but it's going to move you pretty hard.
For sure. The trigger being obviously if she notices them as Molokov. Molokov. You see the shimmer at the top of the rope, and you see that platform a foot or two away, and you go to jump on it, if you so choose. you'll need to make a stealth check.
I would like to make a stealth check. I will not guide myself because that would break invisibility. Natural 19, which I believe just brings me to a dirty 20.
There's a little bit of a
Dirty 20.
thud as you land, right as she puts a box down on the other side of the map, and it kind of thump, and her passive perception does not pick that up. I'm going to give you like a movement to do with that if you wish.
Yeah, I'll scoot out of the way for the other guys, but probably won't go sort of scanning around to see if I can see the others, but probably just going to sort of take a step forward to get out of the way, and maybe a step over there to get out of the way of them.
Yeah, Hera, you see Molokov disappear into this smoke screen.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Well, you see the smoke kind of move around a little bit. Hera, if you want to jump onto the platform, I need a stealth check from you, please.
Yep, that was the general plan. Probably feel like the rope go a little bit. Oh, yeah, that must be like a little climb. Okay. Stealth check. Stealth. Come on. Ooh. 14?
She looks over at the entrance and past to the elevator. Gives a shake of the head as if she was waiting for something. So the passive perception is 13 as you land. And I'm assuming move a couple of squares to make room for Jalug.
Yeah, was
it's
Tari...
not misty and foggy in here.
No, it's not. So you can see everything.
Yeah, I'll wait for her to like sort of maybe do that like, double take, like hear something, and then go back to what she's doing, and I'm gonna just move. Oh, fuck. A little bit further down towards Ghost, so that I could be close enough to hear a whisper if need be.
Yes, Tari is going to jump next. If you'd like me to roll this stealth check, I can. Okay. It's a 5 on the dice.
Well, that's good because it can solve the problem of me failing.
I swear, you only give us incompetent NPC.
I know. And like, it's literally a 5.
All right, hold on. So Jalug was probably feeling really impatient, because like, you know, everyone going slow, and he's like, oh, "Come on, guys! Like, this is just a rope trick. Like, I did this in, you know, while you guys were at school, like reading books, I was at school doing like rope stuff. So here comes Jalug, just like goes in. So like, it's all right. So don't worry, Reese, because mine was a 4 on the dice, which makes it a 5 in total. So like, my guess is that Jalug is he'd waited, like, you know, like you give people a break, and like, okay, I'll give you guys a head start, and then he's given like what he thought was heaps of time, and then very quickly is right behind. So he's just hanging out, waiting and waiting, and so he's probably opposite the really windy thing, and he's like, yeah, cool, waiting, and then he's just like forget this. As soon as he gets to the top, he doesn't even hesitate. He just jumps straight in, and probably like Tari's just started landing, and Jalug like clips.
Yep. Perfect. Clips into him, and Tari goes, "Ow!" And she snaps her head in that direction and goes, "Intruders! You would stop the coming of the Yellow Emperor!" And waves her staff and reacts by casting Cloud Kill in this area.
Before she gets to do that, I had a reaction. Reese.
And the crane is going to swing around, and she is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shoot, officer.
Which is a 9. So she will choose to use a legendary resistance to save it as she ducks under the crane. Woof! And it spins around. We're going to roll initiative. At the top level of the tower, for the boss of
Yeah, fuck.
Skyreach Tower.
Hey, look, we got in without having to expend a lot of resources to do
true,
it, so
it's true.
we're in a better
I was gonna
condition.
say, like fighting the boss at full potential is not
It's
a
big.
bad thing.
It's big.
A reaction cloud kill is
middle.
rude.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Fuck
It is
me.
rude.
But hey, it's a boss, right?
So that does.
It's always a shame when you waste a natural 20 on like the initiative. You're like, oh man.
I know, yeah.
Hey, no natural 20 is a waste, sir.
I've probably got about 10 more minutes I can be on.
Okay, all good.
That's fine. She won't last that long.
2.
That's only one
Yeah.
round of combat.
Hero, what did you get?
For initiative, so fuck. 12.
And Ghost?
Sorry. 17.
Okay, we're not bad. We're not bad. So, I believe it's start of turn, so that's all good. Puck, you pull this lever and swings around, and she swoops under it, narrowly missing it. As you still have control of this thing, as you're first up in initiative, what would you like to do?
Did it look like it would have done much when I saw it move? Like,
she
did it move?
She got a 9 on the dexterity save, and this thing would have knocked her.
Yeah, okay,
for sure.
That's more.
But-
I mean, like, was it like, or did it actually like seem to like really go?
No, I'd say like you like pulled a lever that like releases the tension in it, and so
Yeah.
it like swings around. So yeah, if you did it again, she would need to make another save for sure.
I guess my other question is, do I have a line of sight on her?
Yes.
Okay. Then I think my better option is just to shoot her with the crossbow.
Okay.
Now when she cast the spell, was she like her like it's like it didn't just happen. She had to do things. It was like a verbal, semantic kind of.
Yep.
Okay, my first shot, I'm just going to shoot her. I'm going to. Do I count as hidden? So I get my advantage and stuff so far.
I'm gonna say yes. You and Ghost are still hidden for this round.
Yeah, cool. All right. In that case, so I'm just going to shoot with a normal shot for starters.
Uh-huh.
And that's a 19 to hit.
19 finds contact. Go for damage.
Great. And so this is going to have sneak attack in it. So that
I was going to say that the ring of amity. So coming up, feeling pretty frustrated by like how slow this climb was, landing in bump, and then you can use your reaction, and so I don't know. It depends. Can I? It doesn't actually say I have to see. It doesn't say I have to see anything. So is that okay, Reese, if I use that?
I think you could be like, I know Puck needs to take control of this, and just like focusing on that ring.
Yeah.
Much like the healing energy magically goes to him, it would be that encouragement of just that breath, or like the use the force, Luke.
It just all I have to be is within 60 feet. It doesn't have to see either him or the target. So,
Yep.
And that's 50 feet. So, I'm going to pop that. Yep. So that's a
crit.
So that makes that a crit.
Great.
There we go.
I did not use sharpshooter. I forgot to, and so that's fine. That is what it is. Not that that's going to be a huge difference. It's already 35 plus whatever I roll on these dice, so it's
Nice.
pretty solid. Oh my goodness, that's wild. 5s and 6s and yeah, okay, cool. So that is. That is, hang on, 59 or 49? 59 points of damage.
Ooh, massive. You line this shot up, and she ducks under the crane, and then this arrow just tears through her shoulder. And she screams out, almost dropping her spear, but she catches it with the other hand. Massive damage. Massive damage.
Yeah.
It almost like it unstitches one of her wings, and she kind of like falters a little bit.
They're actually just like the ones that are held on with little elastic things around her shoulders.
Yeah.
Like a little princess.
From the
little
Hollywood
girl's
dress-up
princess
store.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So I'm going to shoot again, and I'm just working out, like, do I want to try and use the bolo shot to try and disable her hands from stopping her from casting spells? If I can, like, hit that correctly. But I guess that's up to you, Reese. Will I be able to... That would be a called shot, I guess, because I'm trying to hit it around her hand while it's holding the spear to stop her from being able to use those components. Mm-hmm. Is that a thing that you would let me do or not?
I think... Is it another action or is it a bonus action?
It's just a shot. It's just a type of arrow I have.
Type of arrow, bolo shot. I think. Let me just. Because if you've got the items, I definitely want you to use them.
It was a grappling arrow that I made for him ages ago.
Hmm.
I'm going to say yes, but she will be able to do a dex save for it. Like if it hits.
Versus what?
I think it's going to be... What would be reasonable? Like your attack roll? Like your... Maybe what you hit her for?
Sure, okay, yep. I'm going to try it then. I'm going to try it.
Ghost intelligence.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like,
yeah, no, that's
But
fair.
it would be ghost intelligence when he made the item. So.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, if you're
as
happy
for
with
the
that,
invention.
she will make a dex save against your attack roll.
Against my attack roll? All right, cool. I will go for that then. I am still hidden, is my understanding.
Yes.
So I'm making...
Yes. Because you did hit her.
I did hit her, so it's your call. I'm still going to do it, no matter what.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be hit.
Okay. Yep. No, all good.
Because you've shot from the spot.
Yeah. Sure. All good. All right. I will just make my attack roll with this. I'll be loading the bolo shot, and I'll shoot. And that's okay. That makes it with the crossbow. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay. She has a dex of +4. Fuck my life. That's a 3. As the bolo whips around her wrist, and that's like the little chain thing, right?
Yeah, like with 2 balls on the end kind of thing.
Yeah. And ties her hands together as she drops her spear. And it to the ground.
Wow, okay.
Like Boba Fett on Luke Skywalker on the sail barge.
I wasn't expecting her to drop it. I was like, oh, she'll still be able to use the spear, but like she's not going to be able to do spell stuff. No, that's amazing. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Puck's feeling brave, and he's going to now move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can't get there, so maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do it.
You just go back to the same spot?
No, that's just me. Like saying maybe not.
Get closer.
Well,
yeah,
I guess I will.
Cloud, it hurts her.
20, 25, 30. So Puck's sprinting over towards where that spear's dropped.
As the floor's still shifting and reacting to all this energy that's going on.
Yep.
Massive.
That's my turn. That's huge. Thank you for the auto crit. That's massive.
That definitely helps there. So I think more. Now you have to actually read the descriptions of things.
This was planned for like 4 sessions later.
So, oh yeah, she can do that one. On initiative 20, she gets to use her lair action. And she will look at you, Puck, and as you look into her eyes, they shift to like a yellow tinge. She's going to attempt to cast Charm Person on you, which is a Wisdom save.
Okay, is she an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead?
She is. Read them again.
This is from the Protection from Good and Evil spell. So
Yes,
she's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
She is not.
Fuck. All right. So what's it? What am I rolling for?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save against what? Sorry, to be charmed or to be
To be
frightened?
charmed. Charmed.
Yeah, cool. Wisdom save. Okay. Ooh. 18.
It's enough. You don't get charmed. Cool. Lair action over. That brings us to Jalug. Your turn. Start of your turn, the fumes from this cloud kill start going into your lungs and you feel them burning. You need to make a constitution save, please.
Right. Well, that's good. Then +7, so that is a 16.
16. It's enough. You take half damage, which is 15 points of poison damage.
Sorry, what did she do to do this?
That's the lair. Oh, that's the cloud kill.
Oh, it's the cloud kill. Right, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
I guess had seen before the clouds coming, maybe had just seen all these levers shifting, and feeling inspired by the wind. Jalug is just going to like take a step backwards, see one of the shifting things, one of those little lever things pop up, and just going to spring off it. And I'm going to use my what's it called? My psi-powered leap.
Oh, yes.
So I have a flying speed.
Cool. So you can now move in any direction.
That's what I was hoping. So I am going to, as a result of that, I can move like double my. It's only for this turn, unfortunately. Double that speed.
Cool.
So I'm going to basically fly up, and as I'm flying in the air, the sword is ignited and it's just coming down for a couple of big swings at this person tied up.
Nice.
So,
out of the cloud kill, you kind of do that whole like
yeah,
out.
just jump. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it cleared a little gap of air for the others around as it just comes out. That is minus. What am I plus? So yeah. Oh, I'm going with the great weapon thing.
Yep.
So,
cool.
18 plus 25. So that's a 20 in total.
That'll hit.
So that is 10. She's not undead, is she? Damn it.
She's not.
So 16. That's 26 points of damage.
Nice. Carve through another.
And the second strike, I think, is going to be a 16.
16 will not hit.
Okay. So come through that first big strike, just down and in, and yeah. So I assume like my flying thing only lasts for while I'm in the. So presumably, like having done that,
I think you do the thing and then you land.
Is there? Yeah, is there? Do I? I mean, I can move wherever around her if there's like an actual part that I need to be. But
I think that's still fine. Like you're on the edge of the bridge, kind of thing.
sure.
Yeah, like that's the point of the whole map is you can move anywhere. It's just it's all difficult terrain without it slowing your movement down because I thought that would just
Yeah.
drag it out way too long.
Yeah, cool. No, that's good. Sweet. And I guess that is that's me.
Gotcha.
And that will also probably be me. So
Oh, you got to go.
yeah, so well, but I won't be here by the time my next thing rolls around. So I guess practically speaking, I don't know how you want to run it, but like I'm obviously now next to her and would like to keep attacking.
Yep.
If it helps, I have used my reaction this turn because of the
I'll look at your character sheet
because of the ring.
We can take
Yeah.
the average. From
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's all good.
You're intelligent. You go into a boss battle and then leave so I can't kill your character.
Well, you can
was also putting Jalug right next to her and be like, I just attack for the rest of the session.
No, like I mean,
We had no idea this was a boss fight.
I feel like it's completely reasonable. Like he's now that like obviously Puck's done the shot and done huge damage, and then out of this mist, this angry hobgoblin has just come out and just smacked with a big sword. Like I think it's completely reasonable for you to turn the attack on him. Like if Jalub dies in this thing, Jalub dies in this thing, right? But like
we'll see what
basically that's kind of where he is.
We won't let that happen. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Love it.
Anyway.
Sweet. All right. We'll catch you next time.
That's cool. We'll find out what happens.
Don't worry. You can join next week for level 1 of this tower.
Yeah, so because we all died and like the other
We'll just go
party
down.
has arrived. All right. Go well, guys.
See ya.
Catch you later.
Ghost, you're up.
Oh, woo! Just another step in, following on the tradition of ruining the DM's big bad's plans to try and kill the party. The Cloud Kill appears, and Ghost is like, "Oh no!" and pulls out a cube of force, hits the first face on it, and sprints directly in between Tari and Hera, because those are the only people I can see. But a 20-foot barrier appears around me that hedges out all gases and mists.
Love it. So hold on, let me give you a radius of 20 foot.
A radius of 10. It's 20 foot in total.
Radius of 10. Let's see. That changes. Why can't you see that? Let's make it red. Okay. It definitely has all 3 of them in it, basically. I don't know how to send. Yeah, I can't get the Cloud Kill to go behind your red light.
That's all right. That's okay. And I think
basically that's your red light there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the Cloud Kill.
Because I've moved in with the barrier activated, I'd like to think that I've cleared a sort of path to behind.
Yep. It does.
I'll just say, yeah. Hey, get out of this and do something. Have fun. And then I'll fiddle around with my pistol because that's all I can do on my turn.
Whilst also
Fiddle
playing
around with your what?
Whilst also playing with the balls in your pocket.
Settle down.
Fiddling his pistol over here.
Fiddling his pistol. Fucking hell. Cool. Well, it's all fun and games until we get to her turn.
Oh, no.
So she will, again, great shot. Her lair reaction allows her to cast a spell, which we couldn't with any material components. She will drop down and grab her spear as half of her movement. And she will... Who's the threat here?
There's two pretty strong hits already, so
I know. 3 bolts. Okay. So you're kind of okay. She's going to deal with the 2 threats right next to her. To be honest, I think she thinks the Cloud Kill is going as planned over there. These people are attacking her. She goes down, grabs her staff, and you see the electrical energy whip off it as the winds start whirling around her, and she's going to cast Chain Lightning to you and Jalug. So I need... Where are they? Chain Lightning is a charisma... Oh, no, sorry. Well, that is Dex save.
surely that's Dex, right?
I was hovering over the wrong spell, and I was like, charisma? What the heck?
Yeah, when you watch it back, you'll see my face just be like, what?
What? It's going to be a Dex save.
Dex save?
And I'm going to... Malikov, can you roll Jalug's Dex, please?
24 for my Dex save.
Yep.
I also do love the idea of trying to talk your way out of being electrocuted.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Charm Lightning. I feel like you should be able to do that if you're
the for Jalug.
Oh! Nice. If you're the storm cleric, I reckon you should be able to use charisma.
Yeah.
I think there is a type of either bard or wizard that can change a spell save type like once a day or once a short rest.
It's like a divination, maybe?
Which class it is.
I think maybe. I feel like I might have looked over something like that with Gaz.
That feels very like divination.
Do the elemental change, like the change the element of a spell. It sounds very like a sorcerer thing to do.
Cool. So that'll be... Actually, it is 150-foot range, so...
Oh, shit.
I think I'm going to...
150 foot? Hang on, wait, that's the range of the actual spell, not the range of the links,
spell.
is it?
30 feet.
Yeah.
Which I don't... Because Jalug jumped 40 feet.
Ooh.
Oh, rude.
But remember, non-Euclidean, you can't use the diagonals, Reese. If we can't use diagonals...
For lightning?
Yeah, if we can't use diagonals...
Sorry,
the lightning... Well, that's very lightning, isn't it, to go like this?
Yeah. Hera, can I get a Dex save, please?
I hate to be that guy, DM, but how many targets can you
3
hit? Only 3? Okay.
Fuck.
Dex save. Wow, that's a 6.
Okay.
Oh no. Total.
That's a deep fried wizard right now.
Total. Oh, my flash of genius can't even help.
I know. I was like, oh, maybe the both of us, if we both did it, would be all right. But no, I don't think we're getting a 6 out of it.
Well, no,
can Hera do it?
We can add plus 12.
Can Hera do anything about it though?
I only add a +2
Not for like.
with Flash of
my bad.
Genius.
The plus
Okay,
9.
so Jalug and Puck are going to take half damage.
Yeah, I don't also have a +6.
Which I will halve
Hera-
again.
Which you'll halve again. The total damage that is being sent out...
Oh,
from these
actually, I
lightning
will take no
strikes-
damage. Sorry, I'll take no damage because of uncanny dodge. Well, no, what is it? Anyway,
Oh, 'cause you
I take
succeed on the
none.
thing?
Evasion. I take none on a half.
As the lightning bolt whips over your head, it goes to Hera, and you will take 36 points of damage. And Jaluk will take half, which I'll just count here.
36 half is 18.
Yeah, I'll just count it on as token.
Oh, yeah.
Bam! This lightning bolt slams out. Hera, are you... What's... You good?
Like most of your HP, right?
I'm give a better term, conscious, but
You're conscious,
that's
okay.
about it.
Cool. So I think Fuck, you got range as well.
It changes all sorts of things. Fuck.
Bill's frozen for me on my screen, and he's just got that smile of "Oh, I'm fucked" on his face.
I don't think she can move anywhere that's safe.
Nowhere is safe.
Also, can she cast Chain Lightning if it's a verbal semantic material spell when she can't use her hands?
So she's gone down and grabbed her
Yeah, that's
spear.
Yeah. Is it coming out of the spear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. Is that definitely stopped her from casting a spell on her lair action?
No, that's all good. I just wasn't sure if it was she's cast the spell, because if she is casting a spell, then she can't use semantic materials.
Yeah.
All good.
I don't. Oh man, she needs to move. She really needs to move. So we're going to go 30 feet. She's going to fly down this way. Hera. Suppose that hurt.
Can Jalud take an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
I think he said he'd already used his reaction.
His
didn't he?
reaction for the vitality ring.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I think he said he did. Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Don't say we never help you out, DM. We're being fair.
Yeah.
I love being a rules lawyer, but it does go both ways. I'll always
for
be
sure,
the guy
for
who's
sure.
like, can you also hit me in that scenario?
Hey, good thing you don't have to breathe in cloud kill at the start of this turn.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking my equipment to see how many healing potions I had, because I will need one of those. Yeah, I think as a bonus action to do it to yourself.
Yeah.
For a potion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking stumble, wispily breathing, and put a hand onto Ghost's shoulder, pull a potion out, have a fucking skull of that. It's at least a little bit of HP. Oh, nice. Get max off of that potion. Not that that's gonna make a difference, but here we are. Jesus Christ. Okay. He's 50 feet away. He's down there. Are we relatively safe in this little zone of box of cube?
From gaseous forms, I believe. Oh, would the lightning strike have gone through that?
Yes, yeah. So this is just gases.
Yeah,
not
gotcha.
Spells or anything. I should have done spells actually. Oh no, but then you wouldn't have been able to cast.
Yeah. I think I am. Yeah, because this is gonna be wild, and I need to. I suppose I can move after I've casted as well. Yeah. Air looks fucking frazzled and fucked up. There's scars from the lightning all over her. I mean, the potion helped a little, but she's definitely still looks fucked. And with one hand on Ghost's shoulder, she's just going to flick her hand out like a magician would, and a little card is going to flip out between her fingers, and she's going to shout out to the lady, "Your emperor is messing with the ways of death, and death is not happy." I'm going to flick the card out, and it's going to fly along, and then sort of grow slightly, and then get to a size of probably about 5 or 6 feet and just sort of stop flat in front of her. I will send this to. That is the card that sort of stops and starts sort of like spinning on its spot, and then it'll stop, and the image of the Reaper will just sort of turn and look towards her and stand down and walk out from the card as the card and flies back to me, and I'm going to summon a Spirit of Death.
Savage.
As the gilded gold card you got from the merchant in the deck of cards, you pull out that one that is in the Discord chat, and it reaches out over the bed of the person dying, and the Spirit of Death, this deliverer of souls, materializes in front of her, and she just looks at it like frightened, but not mechanically.
It can do that as an action, but it's not going to. It is just going to take 2 swipes at her with his scythe.
Go for it. Savage.
First swing. Leave. First time actually using it. I need to know what it uses to hit. Okay, so plus that, and then that's 3 to. Oh no, it's just to the damage sheet. So that's going to be a 16. Oh, sorry, 19 to hit for the first one.
19 will hit.
21 for the second hit.
Who hits with the scythe?
Take. Good roll, one bad roll. Take 23 necrotic damage.
Ooh. Comes and like slices 2 massive carves through like the wings and then into her like side of her chest, as it's almost mocking the fact that she does not have these wings naturally. Even as a shifter, it's trying to be something she's not, and it was almost like the death is taunting her. Those are 2 massive hits. She's looking weak.
And I will cower behind Ghost and move over here.
Nice, love it. Molokov, Hera just brought forward a freaking thing of death, but also she looks like she's about to be taken through to death's door as well.
Yeah, Molokov closes his jaw after he's had his feet on this ground for about less than 6 seconds, and
4
so
seconds,
much so much shit has happened. I do love combat as you get higher in levels. It's just crazy. But yeah, closes his jaw after those absolute bars from Hera. And so couple questions. I know she's holding on to the spear again. Is her arm still sort of tangled up?
Still tangled, yep.
Like, yeah, she's sort of like manipulating the spear, but it's kind of like Yeah, when you pick up a weapon while you're handcuffed. Yeah,
It's
gotcha.
definitely a disadvantage to her.
Yeah,
Like what Puck
it
did
is.
has influenced her spells and the save DCs and stuff like that, which is why people
Yeah.
are saving.
Yeah. Is that spear? Is that a metal shaft on it?
Of
You
course
know
it is.
why I'm asking this question.
Yep.
It
I'm
can
gonna
be
log
made
off
of
now.
wood.
It's
You
not.
can say it. You can
It's
tell
not.
me it's made of wood.
Ian, it's not. That's not the design of the sphere.
I
you're-
love this spell. I love this spell so much. But I think it is the smart thing to do.
Oh, 100% it is.
And because it seems to be her spellcasting focus.
Yes, it is.
So I will move. Very
Remember-
thankfully. Yep. The no diagonals.
Yep. But also, that's where the Cloud Kill is.
Roger that. Yeah. It's all over there. Got yeah. So I can't just move freely out. So if I move there, can I still be like sort of on the edge of?
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So I think that still gives me, well in range. I will sort of go to the edge there, and he'll pull out a ball bearing and drop it into the sling, something he hasn't done in a while, and spin it round. And as it sort of starts glowing as it spins, I'll launch it at the sphere and cast heat metal on it. As well, yeah, actually, breaking the concentration on invisibility sort of comes into existence as it happens. I will try and heat metal the sphere. So she will take, no matter what, some damage.
Sure.
Let me just bring up the spell, which I should have done.
While you do that, Ian, I have a question for the DM about the Cloud Kill spell. Does that hang around even though she's now cast another spell out of the spear?
It moves on her turn. So sorry, I should move it. I'm just on another page right now. Hold on.
I just know. I mean, this is my meta knowledge as someone who took
Yes.
that spell in a previous campaign. It is a concentration spell.
Yeah. So that was a trigger upon arrival.
Yep.
Whether it be the lifts or the whatever. So on her turn, it does go 1, 2, 1, 2 there.
Okay.
So it moves 10 feet away from her at every turn. Molokov, you're kind of on the edge of ghost protection, but also you see that the cloud is moving that way.
Gotcha. Roger that. Yep. So that's 11 points of fire damage. And she has to make a con save.
11, you say?
11.
Starts burning in her hands. Her con save, we're going to go for a 15 on the dice.
Yeah, that beats it. You're good.
So 16 total.
But it will be disadvantage on any attacks or. So she manages to hold. Her hands are sort of burning, but she manages to hold on. Where is it? If a creature holding a wearable object, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Attack rolls and ability checks, copy that.
But I think that'll. Nope. I will give myself some THP, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Tari will be like, "Oh, fucking shit! Here, what the fuck?" And go over to you and go, try this. And you see almost some dreamlike energy pulse out of his hands, and he'll heal you for 8 points of health.
Beautiful.
So here,
are you, champion?
as it's the bottom of the round, and I guess in a way, the commotion that is happening up here, you hear a bing, and the elevator doors open as two creatures emerge. Oh,
They
how do I
rock.
do
They
this?
roll out straight into a cloud kill.
Yeah, they do. They do. Oh god. As you see, these two kind of humanoid figures with actual wings and talons, as you see that they've obviously gone under the transformation into these bird-like creatures. And I'll just put it in the Discord. As these winged beasts kind of claw out and go, start choking on the cloud kill. But they are obviously shifters from a level or two below that have appeared. That's a fail.
But
That's
they
a fail.
pop out with a smoker's cough.
Yeah. So I don't need that spell anymore. Where is old chat? Cloud kill. 5d8.
I love the mist on the edge of this map.
10 points of
So
damage.
cool.
Oh yeah, so last time we were in the streets and your light pushed the mist away.
Oh, that's sick.
10 points of damage to them both. So they've already taken damage. And they will roll initiative. Nice and center. That's a 12. Okay. Puck.
Hi. I'm just double checking the rules on jumping
Sure.
because that spectre has gotten to the spot that I can get with my movement to be next to her.
Oh yes, yes.
But it doesn't cost me an action or a bonus action. It is just part of my movement to jump from what I can see. And because of my boots are striding and springing, I can jump significantly further. So what Pluck's going to do, having seen Jalou do a big-ass jump, he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 25 to there, and then I can move 30, but for now I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to jump in.
Oh, sure, yeah. So
And
like
as I
running
do,
around the side of this boat and then poof, towards her.
Like a very anime jump, like the cloud pulls out behind him, and as I do, bonus action, ignite my sword, and I'm going to swing with that. I'm going to reroll my natural one with lucky.
Oh, nice.
That's better. That's a 13 plus 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And this will have sneak attack because of the ally next to it. Who, by the way, I don't know if anyone notices, but Puck is actually like strangely comforted by this thing being here.
All right.
That presence does not bother him. He actually is, strangely calmed by it. At level 17, I get an ability called Death's Friend. Whether or not we ever get there, yeah. But I'm like, that's kind of like Puck's like, oh, hey, this is not a bad thing. This is not something to be afraid of. All right, so roll my damage.
That's the
And then
spirit.
do the
Got it.
Hey. All right, so that is 10. A cool 30 points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah, she's looking real fucked up.
Yeah, and having used my bonus action to ignite the blade, I can't make another attack, unfortunately. But yeah, he's there, 2 weapons out, masks down, looking quite threatening at her, and that's my turn.
Nice. Leer action. Cool. That's what I wanted. So she is going to... Yeah, she's hurt. She's really hurt. And she is not concerned about what's happening at the other end of the map. It's these two things that are literally trying to kill her. She's terrified of this death spirit. There's this bone masked figure,
And the Grim Reaper as well, right?
and the Grim Reaper. Yeah, exactly. So she is going to just surround herself with the air drops in temperature, and she will cast Ice Storm, focused just off herself. So it's a fucking dex save.
How do you kill a rogue?
Okay, that spell's weaker, but I think I might do it because I need something here. She's going to cast Storm Sphere, which is a strength save. 20-foot radius, swirling air around you, blah, 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 blah. Yep, so strength save.
15. Probably you're not going to pass anything.
Well, remember, you've decreased her spell saves because of the
true.
hands. So, where's her character sheet? 14 is what you needed.
Oh!
So you do pass with the strength save. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning straight. Like you can do what you want from there.
I will halve that with Uncanny Dodge. I can't evade that, but I can halve that. So what was it, 12 you said? So it goes 6?
Yeah, 12 total. Yeah.
Yep, cool.
And then that spirit, what did they roll, Dale?
A bit of a waste, but a natural 20.
Oh, nice. So it takes 6 points. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6 points of bludgeoning.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then I think she's gonna... She can't disengage or anything, can she? No.
I did just use my reaction, just so you're aware. So Puck wouldn't be making attack. I don't know if she knows whether or not that's the case, but I would not be making a reaction attack. But I don't know if she knows that.
She probably doesn't know it, but I think she does need to keep moving. So yeah, she'll move another fly speed over this way. And I don't know if your spirit can take reactions, Dale?
No, I was just looking at Scott specifically listed its actions and bonus actions. It doesn't say anything about a reaction.
I think usually you get to take an opportunity attack. That because an opportunity attack is a reaction, but it's also just an attack.
It's an attack action
It should-
as a reaction.
Yeah.
In the spell's description, it probably says in combat it can take reactions on its own or something along those lines. Like,
I think we're having too much faith in how well written WotC material is.
Yeah.
sure.
You can go for an
But I
attack
know a lot of
roll,
those
so-
like companion ones, yeah.
Yeah, usually
Go
I feel
for
like
an
usually I play that they can take reaction attacks.
Yeah, go for it. If you want to.
Just one attack.
Yeah. Ghost, your... Sorry,
Nah,
she can't
probably
move.
Not.
What am I on about? That's not even a turn. That was her lair action. Don't worry about the attack. Ghost, you're up.
That's right. I'll hear the coughing behind me and kind of be like, "Oh, on your 6!" And point a pistol over Hera's shoulder now that I'm done fiddling with it. And just take a shot at the one closest to me first.
Mm-hmm.
For a abysmal 8 to hit.
That will not hurt.
And then with the other hand, pull out just my regular hammer and attempt to throw it at the other one. Which is -2 to hit. Ooh, a 17 though.
That'll hit.
Look at that. And I do 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
I love it.
That was a
Hey,
4 on
they're
my
already
D4.
injured, so...
Which is great. I don't have bonus actions because Envy is not here. So that's it.
Okay.
Do I want to stay here? Yes, I want to stay here.
Jalug, I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's 5 foot away. He'll action dash into combat with her. But that's probably all he's going to do. And that brings us to her turn. Now we can do stuff. I think she's not going to cast a spell. I think she's going to attack with her spear. She's going to be at disadvantage. But she's going to try and swipe the spear at you, Puck. So, disadvantage. 12 plus. So, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
And you will do. So it's 8 piercing and 3 lightning.
Okay.
She swings the spear at you, and you can tell she's getting frustrated. She's bleeding. The wings are kind of half falling off.
Sorry, just quickly, just so you know, Jalug does have reach on his.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Nice.
So of course he's a bugbear. He's just lost.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I'm pretty sure. Well, he's a hobgoblin. Let's not do that again. I'm pretty sure he does have reach. Yeah, he has reach.
Cool. I will roll an attack for him. +9, that definitely hits. And what was his damage? We'll just do 10 points of damage for that. Yeah, she's looking bloodied. She's barely holding on now. So yeah, she reaches out with the spear. She's used her high spell slots, and then the cloud kill will 1, 2, 1, 2 move back again. All right, these two will hop on down. They can move through the barrier, can't they, Ghost? Yeah, cool. So we'll go 1 on Ghost, 1 on Hera. Oh, Jesus. That's a 15 for Hera and a 17 for Ghost.
Yeah,
Hits.
just hits.
Both hits. So you each will take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And that's their turn. So Hera, you're up.
Yeah, cool. Barely, but we're doing it. Yeah, I think. I took some damage, so I'll need to make a concentration check.
Okay.
Good. How does concentration check work?
So it was only 10 points of
It's-
damage, so it's your constitution roll, and you just got to get a 10 or higher, right?
10 or half the
Yeah,
damage, whichever is higher.
On save, if that makes a difference.
Did Ghost give me something to help with con saves? Am I still wearing? Did you give me a?
Oh, the wound closure
Damage it?
thing.
Oh, the periaptive wound closure.
No, that's for
That's just if you go down, isn't it?
God, does that?
Also,
Yeah, I'm
DM,
pretty sure that
I was
has
wrong.
nothing.
He does not have reach. The word reach is just what's written on there for your reach. I'm getting it confused with Vargia,
right.
who had it. Yeah, so sorry about that.
Right. All good.
You are getting it mixed up with the bugbear. Look at you.
I am straight up. My apologies.
They're not the same. Jeez.
It's a pretty one-for-one
That's
replacement, though.
It is.
Save
I
is
think
sweet.
I
Yes,
gave
sir.
you the choice between having the Mind Sharpener or the Spell Refueling Ring, and you chose the ring. So you do not have automatic help on concentration.
The long inhale.
He's shocked.
Taking a real long
Been
puff
around.
there.
Going down.
See these guys behind us. I'm just gonna slam my staff into the ground, and a big green necrotic orb will envelop around all of us. Sort of centered on myself, I guess. I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Nice.
So con saves from both of them, please.
4 and 5.
Oh, nice. So they will take 9 necrotic damage each, and I will roll some hit dice. I believe I can roll 2 hit dice. Plus my modifier, so I will heal myself 13 hit points. Huzzah.
Not bad.
Not bad. But I guess I will still just stay there. Then my spirit takes its turn after me, so he will take 2 more swings at young love down there. Dirty 20 and 15.
So the dirty 20 hits.
So that is so 11 points of necrotic damage.
11 points. Nice. Nice. 2 more swipes. And she falters down to a knee on the ground. The heavy breathing. The staff is like leaning up. It's also hot, so she can't touch it. But, you know, she's using it as support.
I think that's all I can do, though.
Molotov.
Yeah. Yeah, hearing the door bash open behind me and seeing these two run in, sort of looks over his shoulder and looks back at her sort of near on her last legs, and he'll just sort of angrily I almost like roar out the command word, and the spear will flare up again. I'll use my bonus action to do the fire damage. Fucking great roll. 13 fire damage.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And another con save from her if that doesn't kill her.
16.
That will save. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try one. I think Molokov's gonna pull off the spear from his own pack, sort of line up a shot and launch it across at her.
like in
for-
between cranes and boats and stuff like
Yeah.
that. This Matrix style shot.
We get the Skyrim shot follow for the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
You're
I
looking for a
think is
17
my-
AC.
Lovely. I don't think I'm I'm not out of range at all for that. Good. Looking for a 17. That is 18. Cool.
18 goes through like
19. But yeah.
19. The tiny little triangle bits of the truss of the cranes that goes through. And you know what? Roll your damage.
No. It is only a D6, but we'll get that on there. It is as low damage as it can be, so that is only a 6 total.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, like he says, like I say, launches the spear, and I imagine just straight in the chest. And as it's sort of like knocking her back, it rips back out again and returns to my hand.
And then we follow the camera right back through the trail of the spears just to your eyes,
Yeah.
being like, and stay down.
That's exactly it. And I imagine almost seeing that it lands true, and as it rips out to return, he catches it and almost in the same movement tries to takes like that side step, and will try and shove it into this guy
Yeah, sure.
as my second attack, which is a 23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
For max damage, which will be 11.
11 points of damage. Nice. Cool. As she kind of just looks in that moment of just staring out into nothingness, you see the light from her eyes, Puck, and Jalug would see it as well, disappear as the spear she's holding falls to the floor, and as it does, it like emanates with this red heat, and it hits the floor and shatters, except for that top sharp bit of the shard. And
Yeah. Oh man, I wanted a new spear.
And you see that was almost what was holding it together with this magic. It wasn't necessarily the spear, it's this shard that, now that you get a quick glimpse at it, Puck, it doesn't look like a dragon shard. It looks like it's not of this world, for a better description. Action spins back round to the fight up here. Tari moves in, and I think Hera needs it most. They are going to heal you for 6 points of health. Bye, Anna. She's gone.
She says hi and bye. Hope you kill the fairy. Is that what you said? Fairy elf.
Already done, Anna. Yeah, Tari's going to heal you again for 6 points, Hera. And then we go up to Puck, top of the round.
Is the thing still hot?
The shard?
Yeah.
It's hot to the touch, but it's not going to do you any damage.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll tell Jalug to grab it, and then with my
Oh.
more just like I don't need it. And it might be
Jalug goes down, fails 3 death saves, and we have to tell John that's how we went out.
Yeah, that's it. And now next game he's actually playing as the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my movement to get to here. And then I will... Actually, what's the range on that? Is that... That's fine. Oh, I can hit both of them. I can hit both of them. Okay. I will... I guess I'm just going to shoot this first one. That's
Okay.
kind of closer. And it's not so good. That's a 17 to hit.
That will hit, I believe. Yes, that will hit.
All right. And I will
Again,
put
with
my sneak attack.
Skyrim hammering right over Molokov's shoulder.
Yeah. It actually goes through Molokov's earring. That's how.
when you turn the settings of like kill cam on, and suddenly every kill is a kill cam, you're just like, oh no, I just want the cool kills to be the kill cam.
But how disappointing is it when it's like, oh yeah, I got the kill cam, and the arrow just flies over their shoulder
Yeah,
and
yeah.
misses?
Mm.
Like, why is that a
Or like
feature of the game?
the whole thing doesn't really work, and it's just them standing there, like
Yeah.
with the bow drawn, and then it just goes back into normal.
Yeah.
That's 26 to hit.
That
Oh.
will definitely hit.
Sorry. My apologies. Sorry, that's 26 damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Is it still alive? Oh, come on,
It is.
guys.
They're pretty tough.
That's fine. I'll use my Whales from the Grave then to pop off an extra 2d6 necrotic to the other one.
Oh, nice.
That's 8.
Yep.
And then I will shoot the first one again with my bonus action crossbow expert. Can I take the sharpshooter on this?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. That's a -5, which makes it plus. So 17.
17 hits. You have damage.
So that's 10 plus 8. 18.
Dies.
As it dies, Puck, from Puck's perspective, he sees a little green wisp kind of come up off it, but then just sort of dissipates into the wind there. And that's the end of his turn.
Nice. Ghost.
Woo! Having just thrown a hammer, I use the same hand to now pull out Valence. Take one step forward and go, you chose the wrong side! And take 2 strikes at this fellow.
Go for it.
Oh, awesome. 20.
That'll
It
hit.
might have hit, plus 9. 24 and 28.
Yeah, those both hit.
It's a hit. 3, 4, 7, 7's 14. 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
18 points. You come in and just bash, bash, bash as this thing goes down. And you take it out as the cloud kill dissipates out into the air. The body of this elf lies on the ground, her eyes empty. Jalou picking up the shard with maybe like a cloth or something. And the machinery still continues. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And I think we'll end there, so we can plan and prep for what comes next. As the rest of the building is very much still active, but you have cleared this top level where it is very clear that this is where an airship would dock. And well done.
Can we loot the bodies before we end? Is that possible?
Yeah. So she will. You go and go back over to her.
Yep.
And you find this shard. I do actually have a. Where is it?
Yep. I mean, Jalug's got that for now, but yeah.
Jalug, just put on
This
the
is
fairy
what it
wings.
looks like.
ooh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
very cool.
So that was at the top of her staff. You find, on these bodies, so they would have been on level 2. You find like some gold pieces on them, totaling to about 50 gold pieces.
I'll let someone up there can take that at the top.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
She has pretty light-ish armor on. You can tell that these stitches of the wings are like almost rotting, kind of where they've been put together, and you can tell that this has been a forced kind of transmutation kind of thing in dedication to this cause. She has a ring on her finger, which, if you remove it, we'll see has a little pinprick in it.
Yep, I will have taken that. I'll take that off you.
Yep. And then you she doesn't really have much rest on her body, except you do see a little bit of movement as an earworm crawls out from the air and just starts sliding across the ground.
I'm going to kill it with my flaming blade.
You kill it.
Just
and you
skewer it.
hear a little... And then it goes kind of silent. And yeah, that's all you find on it.
Yeah, cool. And just one last thing before we all finish up. When we kind of gather together again, I'm going to give Ghost back his briefcase. And I'll say,
Sure.
I think you understand how important it is to keep the crown hidden and safe and secret. So I'm trusting you with this again. Don't make me regret it.
Don't you worry. I'm gonna stay locked within there. I'm more concerned about the fact that it still exists.
As this Grim Reaper just hovers over towards Hera and goes back into the card. How long does it stay out for?
I was about to say it lasts an hour, so
Okay, fuck
I will
yeah.
probably keep concentrating on it.
Sure.
Because it might come in handy as we descend the building.
Just
How do
send
you,
it down ahead of us and scare everyone out of the building.
Yeah. How do you interact with it? I wanted to Hera got pretty hit hard in this fight. And you will see the spirit. It's not like she's the only one that can see it.
Well, I almost like to imagine as in that last sort of round or so, as that we didn't even get her fucking name. Sorceress lady went down. I imagine the Reaper would have almost held the scythe to one side and reached out and just sort of held its hand above for a second, and then to me, but I will sort of probably look it up and down and I almost joined you for a second there, but not quite my time.
It just
Don't
kind
worry,
of-
guys.
Yeah, it just kind of blankly stares back at you. It doesn't really communicate or anything like that.
Yeah, I imagine there's no actual face. It's just the hood and not an empty hood, but darkness behind it. So there should be something there, but you can't see in or past.
Yep.
It's the ring wraiths with their hoods drawn.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Stargate SG-1 Anubis? It's this shifting black mass of a face. He's half ascended to this
yeah.
he kind of ascended to this higher plane of existence, but the other beings in there stopped him, and it's just this kind of shifting black puddle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool
That's a
boss.
cool visual.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we were very lucky to come into that at full strength.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Because I don't have that many spell slots. I can only do one or two cool things a day. In reality.
And all it takes, you do heat metal on someone that you're like, oh, let's get rid of his sword. And then you get to this level and go, we need to get rid of the spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great idea to take us straight to the top, Ghost. That genuinely completely shifted the thing. All of
And
the
rope's
resource
still out
drain.
there. The rope's still out there as well. Because you can hide in that little portal.
Yeah, we could go have a fucking short rest if we really wanted to.
I'm a little bit
In a
hurt, but I'm not
magically
that badly hurt.
invisible, protected space.
I've yet to take a hit.
Yeah, well, it's the whole
Must be
thing
nice.
that most spells are deck saves.
Yeah.
The damaging ones. Which makes sense, darting out of the way. And then I saw that storm one and I was just like, strength save! Oh!
No, that was good.
I looked that spell up too. That's a cool spell, and it would have been cool if it had more than one turn of active.
Well, it's like the whole thing of D&D combat is like, I imagine that battle was longer than 6 seconds. You know, like, because that's kind of anticlimactic. That it's like, boop, 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 done. You know, you want it to be like an Avengers style, like someone's doing this and someone's doing that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's flying all over the place. And
I
I was
think
like,
there was
okay,
like
I'm going to bring at least another token in because you haven't come in from the elevator doors. You know, it was a surprise round.
I think it,
almost as well.
definitely makes sense that, like someone hearing a commotion upstairs would be like, yeah, let's go check that out.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a
Good.
bit more of that too. But it's cool. It's cool noticing that the building in itself is sort of controlling the wind because that's immediately giving me ideas of what we can do here.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Well, that's the thing is you know, do you prep stuff on this level because it's empty and then leave via the rope, hoping no one comes up to the level and was like, hey, should we get rid of that massive track that's clearly sitting there for the next airship to come in?
you said it was 5 levels, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got some decisions to make.
The opening. I was just going to say, does it feel like the openings, or does it look like the openings where the ships come in? Do they have like roller doors or garage doors or anything that can be closed, or are they just holes in the wall?
This level, there are holes in the wall.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I'm more thinking disable the wind manipulation so that the mists just take this place over. Then it's like, hey, good luck landing.
Have the wind manipulation constantly pushing outwards, so that it's constantly in disembark mode. I don't imagine it would stop the ship coming in fully, but I imagine it would make landing quite difficult.
Yeah,
if it's
maybe
enough,
more investigation.
if the intake wind is enough to like help it land, then the outtake wind has got to fuck it up a bit, you know.
I'm almost thinking like, do we do something like that, make it really awkward and hard to get out, and then we just essentially just stand here, like, you know, we all find a little spot to hide and just ambush rather than a bomb. Unless we can set something good. Anyway, we've got lots to explore and to work out for next time, so that's good. And Dale has been frozen like
we
this.
still don't know how many.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know why the camera's just frozen.
Go again, Dale.
I don't know why my camera's frozen, but nothing else. Like, you guys aren't frozen for me.
It's like it's more disconcerting that I can hear you.
Like that's his profile picture.
Yeah.
That's why I've been playing D&D. Like who's unfrozen at the moment? Just Reese. Nope.
He's the only one unfrozen. Wow.
Nope.
Dale is the only frozen
you're
one
all
for me.
frozen. Dale doesn't
Yeah,
exist. He doesn't even have a camera for me at the moment.